morning, my friends. Welcome to my channel, How the Hook Turns. I want to welcome all my family, friends, anyone who is watching. Welcome. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, coffee. Welcome to my little craft room. I am up very early this morning. I just woke up at 3 o'clock. I tried to go back to sleep, but that didn't happen. So I got up. I came in here. I picked up a little crochet. I thought, well, I'll put a few rows around and maybe I'll get sleepy. That didn't happen. So I went ahead and went in there and put the coffee on, and this is my first cup. And friends, if you're coffee drinkers, the first cup, you know, is the best of it, okay? I really need this morning. It looks like it's going to be a long day since I'm up so early. Husband's still sleeping, so it's very quiet in the house, okay? Very, very quiet. The dogs were up all night long, guarding the perimeter of the house. They do that. They're nocturnal dogs. They sleep all day. Sleep, sleep, sleep. But about 7 or 7:30, they go on duty. They're on duty all night long. I think that is the Pyrenees in them. Those are nocturnal dogs also. And I'm not sure. I think Anatolian Shepherds are also. But that Dugan is part German Shepherd. I don't think that kind of breed of dog is, but I guess his Pyrenees is coming out in him, okay? That's not why I couldn't sleep, though, friends. I didn't mean that. I just mean they were on duty all night long, okay? Forgive my hair. It's a mess. Like I said, I just got up about an hour ago. This is the best you're going to get at 3:30 in the morning, okay? 4 o'clock, whatever time it is. Oh, my goodness. I'm sure none of y'all are awake right now. I'm sure most normal people are sleeping. But, you know, I'm a nurse. If you followed my channel, that was my career, a registered nurse. 34 years I worked. The day shift. Well, I didn't always work the day shift. I had to work myself up and establish myself in the facility to get a day job. I had to grow in my nursing career. And I was so glad because those night shifts, whew, I'm not built for that. And I don't like the afternoon shift from 3 to 11 because I'm either, well, I slept late because I got home very late, and then I'd get up and I knew I had to go to work. So that's all. I was thinking about that all day long. I got to get ready to go to work. Got to go to work pretty soon. Can't go here, can't go there because I got to go to work. Got to be going to work soon, be getting ready to go to work pretty soon. And then I did get ready and go to work. And then I was at work. At work till 11 o'clock at night. So the whole waking time of my life, I was either thinking about getting ready to go to work, or being at work. That's not any kind of life for me anyway. But that's not, I don't know how I went down that rabbit hole. Did y'all want to know that? Probably not. Anyway, I was a day shift nurse. And there was no being late, okay? That was my training as a nurse. You were where you were supposed to be when you were supposed to be there, or early. So I'm usually an early bird. That's why. My husband's always dragging along, dragging up the rear. He could be late for everything and it wouldn't bother him. We're very different like that. But that's okay. Like I said, differences should be celebrated, but I don't want to be late. No, I want to be early or on time. Which kind of person are you? Early, on time, or late? They're all right. It doesn't really matter. But I was just sharing that with you. Just sharing it. I'm happy we're not the same. I know I say that, but I mean it. I really do. So I am coming along with my blanket, that Coastal Haven blanket. It's so much fun to work on. I am having a good time working on it, friends. And I'm about to set this up. I need to change the camera so you can see what I'm doing. First I wanted to talk to you just a few minutes and welcome you here. And now I'm going to pause this, get you set up, and when we come back, which will just be a few seconds, we'll be set up and I'll be back at you. Okay, I'll be back at you. So don't go anywhere. I'll be just a few minutes, or a second for you. Okay, my friends, we are back. We're back at it. I've got you all set up. Excuse me. So hopefully, allergies. Pardon me. I've got you all set up, so hopefully you can see all right. My shawl fell off my shoulder. Let me get it back up here. It's a bit chilly this morning in my little piece of paradise in this United States of America. Okay, now I got it back up. So I wanted to welcome you again and invite you to grab a project, whatever it is you're working on, or any kind of whip you've got. Get you something to drink. Maybe you'll share a cup of coffee with me. Still got mine, still working on it. Maybe you want something cold to drink. Whatever it is, get comfortable. And yeah, put your feet up if you can. When I sit in that recliner back there, I can put my feet up. Of course, right here, I won't be doing that. But I will later. I can assure you that. So, I just love this pattern. This crochet pattern. It is so much fun. And right now I'm adding to, this is a square project. And what I did is I got the width I wanted for this blanket. It's kind of just a throw blanket to throw over you when you're laying down. So I didn't want a square one. But that's the pattern. I guess I could have figured it out and put a couple of squares in the middle and connected them, but I just left it square. And when I got the width right, I went to one end and I'll add some length. I'll do that, and then I'll bind off and go to the other end and do the same on that side. So I will get it the length I want it. I still got ends. I won't be doing that till I'm finished with the blanket. I won't be weaving in my ends. That's just how I do it because, well, I've had some bad experiences with that. I'm not a seasoned crocheter by any means, and everything is still a learning experience to me, basically. I know the basics, but I'm not, I don't have a lot of tips and tricks up my sleeve. That's what I'm trying to say. And I wove my ends in a sweater I was making last year. Realized I had the size wrong, tried to frog it back, and I had done such a great job. I was weaving them in as I went, weaving them in, weaving them in. I did such a great job, I could not frog it back. So basically, I lost all that yarn. Let me get a sip of this coffee, friends. Tell me in the comments what you're drinking today. September the 10th on a Tuesday, this fine, fine day. Anyway, so now, because of that incident that happened to me, I don't do that anymore. I would like to, but I don't think I am a good enough crocheter that I can always be positive that everything will be just perfect or just acceptable. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know what I mean. Sometimes it doesn't work out like that. So this right here is just a row of, you double crochet, you chain one, you skip one. You double crochet, you chain one, you skip one. Double crochet, chain one, skip one. Double crochet, well, you get the picture. Yeah. That's the gist of it, okay? Now that's for this particular row. The other rows are front post double crochet all the way to the end, and then you do another front post, then you do another double crochet, chain one, skip one, double crochet, chain one, skip one. And then you go back and you do the next row, all back post double crochet in the stitch on the previous row. That's what you go into. The stitch on the previous row for the front post all the way across and the back post all the way across. I have linked this pattern in my videos, and I'm going to do that again because I have new subscribers, and I want to welcome all of y'all. I have some new subscribers, and I'm just tickle pink, okay? So welcome my friends and my family. Thank you for coming to visit with me. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for just being here and viewing my videos. There's millions of videos out there, and mine is just one in millions, okay? So thank you. If you found your way here out of the millions, you're so welcome to be here. And I love talking to y'all. And yeah. I have got some messages from some of y'all that tell me that you want to make one of these blankets. And that just makes me excited. I'm excited. I hope you do. Please let me know how it works out. How you like it. Yeah. What you think of it as you're doing it. And what else are y'all working on out there? You know, it is getting blanket season now. You know, in the summer, it's hard to work on a big old blanket. Excuse me, friends, my nose. Excuse me. Anyway, now that the weather is starting to cool off, it was 52 here this morning when I woke up. Yeah, that's pretty chilly out here. And I know I have been seeing and hearing from y'all about the cooler temps. And doesn't it just make you feel good? You know how you look out, if you have horses or ever had horses, in the field, when a cool morning comes, they're all full of vim and vigor and kicking up their heels and running and enjoying and feeling good. So that's kind of how I'm feeling. Feels very good. It was a long, hot summer, I'll tell you that. But it seems like they all are. Yeah, I like summer, but I don't like oppressive summer. And it was oppressive this year. Now, if we just don't get any crazy winter weather, all will be well, okay? Sometimes we get some snow up here in the winter, and I've only been in this area for 5 years. This is my 5th winter, going into my 5th winter here, so I'm sure I haven't seen what's possible up here. I'm sure it could get pretty ugly, but so far, we're all right with it. Yeah. Love my blanket. Let me get a drink, friends. Wet my whistle. I'm a country girl. I say stuff like that. Wet your whistle. Vim and vigor. Instead of pants, we say breeches. We're Southern folks. I am broadcasting. Yes, I'm broadcasting. Or will be. From Plainview, Texas. Out in West Texas. I lived in Big Spring for 11 years. In my early womanhood years. I was born and raised in Houston, Texas. Lived in Falk, Arkansas for a while. And that's right south of Texarkana. Any of you folks in that area? Yeah. Know where I'm talking about. And I lived in East Texas for about 8 years. And now I'm out here in the far west. Well, it's not the farthest west you can go, but it's farther west than Big Spring. We're about 75 miles south of Amarillo and about 45 miles north of Lubbock. Yeah. So where's everybody from out there? Where y'all from? I know, I have friends from all over the world. I've met so many great people on this YouTube, friends. Good people. Yeah. Well, let me tell you about yesterday. Just the highlights from yesterday. It's not that exciting around here, really, but I like to share when things happen. What I can share, I don't share everything, of course, but I share some of my life. And yesterday, the appliance man came. Yay! 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 He fixed our refrigerator. The ice maker in the door wasn't working, so he put a new unit in there. And last night before I went to bed, I had crushed ice. I was so happy. I'm an ice person, okay? Ice. I have to have ice. I don't know why. A cold drink is not good enough. I want ice. I like the little crunchy, soft ice, like Sonic or... I just love ice. It's one of my loves. Anyway, I had some crushed ice last night before we went to bed, and it was so nice to have it back. Just about jumped for joy. Wish y'all could have seen me. I was running around clapping my hands like a kid. Sometimes, friends, the kid in me, even though I'm an older lady, the kid in me comes out, and there is a kid in me. I don't think it's ever going away. I hope not, okay? My husband just looks at me and shakes his head. I said, okay, I know, the child in me came out. He said, it sure did. I try to be an adult about everything, but sometimes that little girl just peeks her head out and shows herself for a little while. Then goes back in. All right, come on, fess up. Who else out there is like that? I know I can't be the only one. Oh my, I needed that chuckle this morning. Yes, I did. That coffee must be kicking in, friends. I don't know what's wrong with me this morning. I'm in a very good mood. I am a morning person, okay? That's what I am. When the evening draws nigh, your girl ain't much left, okay? But early in the morning, I do my best. I'm at my best. And yes, I'll probably be paying for this later, being awake since 3 o'clock. But hey, it's okay. It's not like I have to go to work, okay? I'm retired. I can do what I want. Sleep when I want. Go where I want. I hope I can always go where I want, friends. None of us want to be the kind of person that can't go where they want. Well, look at that. I'm already at the end of that row. Yeah. Let me see if I can show you this blanket. All right. Let me put a stitch marker in there because I don't want to lose that. One stitch less that I have to do if I put that in there, right? Okay, I'm going to back up. I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to show you where I'm at with this blanket. Let me see. I hope I have the camera where it will show. I think I do. I'm getting there, my friends. I'm getting there. Oh, fun times, okay? Fun times in my world. Fun times. Yes, fun times. Oh my goodness. So now I'm going to start my row of, this time it will be front double crochets all the way down. And then when I come back, it'll be another row of this box. Double crochet, chain one, skip one, double crochet, chain one, skip one, and on and on and on. Hook of the day, my friends. I guess you can see that. Clover, everybody knows what this is. Everybody knows the color, what it is. I mean, most of you know about the clover hook. And if you don't, I'll tell you, you can't go wrong with the clover. Anyway, yeah, that's what I'm using on this 6mm clover. Yeah. Okay, my friends, I'm going to wrap it up, and send it to you. So, thank you so much if you've hung with me this far. It's a great day. It's going to be a great day. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome back to my old subscribers. I hope you know how much I care about each and every one of you, because I do. I do. And remember, God loves you. You're his child. Do for others. Do for others. And do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And I love you. And come back and see me soon. And thank y'all. Love y'all. Bye from here.